Alright, welcome back my wonderful people. French people call this one money palava. The palava be say federal government don't the federal ASUU. Breaking. Federal government has really moved to clip ASUU's wing, said to present a certificate of registrate. The federal court and the federal government of Nigeria has announced that it will be presenting a certificate of registration to council. Okay, the council is to break way function of ASUU. The presentation will be done today, has already been carried out at the Minister Conference Room, Federal Secretariat, Abuja. The intention for this is to defend the ASUU. Okay, the detail of the presentation was contained in an invitation sent to journalists by the Director of Press and Public Relations of the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Osundun Olajide. Okay, the FCT Abuja, the federal government, has made a new move to clip the Academic Staff Union of Universities, known as ASUU wing, as it decides to present a certificate of registration to the Congress of Nigerian University Academics, a breakaway function of ASUU. This is according to the Minister of Labour and Employment, in the person of Chris Ngige, will do the presentation. Okay, the details of the presentation we are contained in an invitation sent to reporters by the Deputy Director of Press and Public Relations of the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment, Osundun Olajide. What is the full details of ASUU breakaway group? The Congress has been that it is a breakaway function of ASUU already existing in a few federal universities. It is a national coordinator, Niyi Somolu, a lecturer at the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ilife. The message from the Ministry of Labour and Employment read in part as the Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, cordially invite you all to the recognition and the presentation of certificate of the registration of the Congress of Nigerian University Academies. Why does federal government have to clip ASUU's wing? Okay, that has been the matter. Be say ASUU don't get too much, they don't get them too much. They don't drive Nigeria, federal government of Nigeria. ASUU has shut down the Nigerian University since February 14th, and that has been the matter with the discourse. So to press home its demands. That had been their reason, and despite the judgment of the National Industrial Court on September, that was on 21st, which ordered the university lecturers to return to classrooms. The union had meanwhile reminded and remained adamant. The striking union had in last week filed an appeal against the court. Upon this, as the hope beacons on Nigerian students to speak to set meet Buhari in a person over ASUU strike. Hope beacon on Nigerian students as speaker set to meet Buhari in person over ASUU matter. Okay, based on what I've gathered last time, in line with Legit Nigeria earlier reported that a Nigerian student should be optimistic that ASUU will call off its over 7 months strike since as soon as they will return to the classrooms. And this matter, this is as the leadership of the House has engaged all stakeholders in the matter and has promised to come up with workable solutions to recommend to the president in the next couple of days. All right. Meanwhile, the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation has also promised to accommodate all issues concerning payment platforms such as the IPPIX, OTAS, and the others. Meanwhile, of course, federal government have done wonders. At the matter they go so be say they don't weaken ASUU. Federal government weakens ASUU register two varsity unions in a bid to do so, as the federal government have really cut down the ego of ASUU in a bid to weaken the influence of the academic staff union of universities. The federal government of Nigeria, of course, that happened on Tuesday, registered two unions in the varsity system. Okay, the union are the National Association of Medical and Dental Academies and the Congress of Nigerian University Academies. Oh, my wonderful people, the truth has been that the Minister of Labor and Productivity, Chris Ngige, who spoke while presenting the certificate of registration to the two unions, explained that the two bodies will definitely exist alongside with ASUU, thereby cutting the ego of ASUU. This weakens ASUU's ego. My people, we reported earlier that ASUU has been on strike since February 14th, 2022, as lecturers of public university reports unpaid allowances and demand better welfare package from the federal government. That has been their matter. Until the federal government then they go back, they reach their agreement where they enter with ASUU, and then they keep unpaid salary, and the thing have been accumulating, and then ASUU have been shouting and crying, and lecturers welfare, so many other things that people are really crying out. And this time they said, we have gotten it here and we are going to say no. That is why they embark on strike, and the strike has come up with this new unfolding era of two unions in line with ASUU, and that was achieved just of recent, and increasing has given them certificate to really operate alongside with ASUU. This one be said they don't weaken ASUU's wings as they register two university unions, and that's the one has been taking my people. Okay, let me have your take right at the comment section. What thing ASUU do and what thing federal government do? Which one will be said that they have done great? Which one will be said that they have done what is supposed to do? Is it the reactions of the federal government or the action of ASUU? Because everyone is involved. Our students are involved. Our kids and children are involved. That has been the matter where we discuss since morning. Okay, my people, the thing be same as long as this news is concerned. Well, it's a very good it's a very good step in the right direction done by Chris Ngige. He achieved this. Okay, one said that he really done great in his tenure during the time, and also strike ever since. Some people who live or who have stayed in school have experienced one or two strikes or the other. This one have really gone so wide, over 8 months. Well, that has been that this time around. The ASUU has weakened their ego by Ngige and his group, bringing or adding another two national association. This one, they call this one Medical and Dental Academics, and the Congress of Nigerian University Academies. The Minister of Labor and Productivity, Chris Ngige, who spoke while presenting a certificate of registration to the two unions, explained that the two bodies will definitely exist alongside with ASUU. Okay, that is the matter where we discuss things. Okay, let me have your take, my people, without wasting much of your time. Please do why to subscribe and then do share as you get more update coming right from this channel. Thanks and God bless.